for news across Nevada. Mine rescue teams from Nevada and 15 other states are in Reno this week for a national competition. The U.S. Department of Labor's Mine Safety and Health Administration is sponsoring the National Mine Rescue Contest. It began Tuesday and runs through Thursday at the Reno Sparks Convention Center. Among other things, they must navigate through a simulated mine emergency while judges rate them on how well they adhere to rescue procedures and how quickly they complete specific tasks. Nevada is represented from teams from Crescent Valley, Golconda, Elko, and Winnemucca. Assistant Labor Secretary Joseph Maine praised their dedication. He said they spend countless hours preparing for an emergency they hope never happens and hold themselves to the highest standards, even in competition. Nevada ranchers are upset about a deal between the builder of a 680-mile natural gas pipeline and two environmental groups that agreed to drop their opposition to the project stretching from Oregon to Wyoming. El Paso Corporation agreed earlier this month to contribute $20 million over the next 10 years towards conservation efforts in the pipeline corridor to be overseen by the Idaho-based Western Watersheds Project and the Oregon Natural Desert Foundation. State Senator Dean Rhodes is a rancher himself in Elko County, where part of the pipeline is planned. He says they are angry because the two groups intend to use some of the money to try to buy out livestock grazing permits from willing sellers and permanently retire them. Rhodes says they intend to fight it tooth and nail. The grandson of a 73-year-old Nevada woman who was reported missing over the weekend has been arrested in California while allegedly in possession of her stolen car and missing credit cards. Peggy Ann Herlatcher of Silver Springs was reported missing on Saturday. Lyon County Sheriff's Lieutenant Brian Bale says her grandson, James Masterson, was arrested in the Sacramento area on Sunday for suspicion of driving a stolen vehicle. He was driving his grandmother's 2000 Chevy. Bale says Masterson also was booked on heroin possession. He says police found some of the woman's missing jewelry at a home in Modesto that has been linked to Masterson. He says Masterson remains in the Sacramento County Jail and has refused to answer any questions. Taxable sales in Nevada fell nearly 2% in May, a slight decline from the 2 months before when the sales posted their first increase in nearly 2 years. The Nevada Department of Taxation on Tuesday reported merchants in May sold $3.1 billion in goods, a 1.9% decline from the same month in 2009. Of the total, the department says $33.6 million was reported under an amnesty program. The state collected $248 million in sales and use taxes, representing a 3.3% increase compared to May of 2009. Officials say the portion of the gross collections that goes to the state general fund is $21.5 million, or 3.2% above revised projections made in January by state economic reform for the 11 months of the fiscal year. That's your news across Nevada. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.